The following is a presentation of Lions Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lions Heart Media is strictly prohibited. White looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 and a score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. As Concannon hammers the back line. Striplings fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Sarah Catholic. Blocks quick out to Martin. Breaks the tackle. Martin cuts far side. There goes Quinton. See you later. One play. Touchdown, Leopards. Quinton Martin for 6 from 36. WPIAL 3A 2A volleyball as the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars look to pick up back-to-back wins here tonight as they will take on the 0-3 Baldwin Highlanders here on MVI Live. Alex Lyons with you this evening for all the action from West Jefferson Hills School District. It's the 1-2 Thomas Jefferson Jaguars out of 2A Section 3 taking on the 3A Section 1 Baldwin Highlanders. 0-3 on the season as Baldwin. Thomas Jefferson lost their opening 2 matches of the season before sweeping Trinity 3-0 in their last contest. 5-6 on sets in the season are the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, swept by Pine Richland, went to 5 with Upper St. Clair, then swept Trinity in their most recent affair. On the other side, Baldwin 0-3, lost in 5 to South Fayette, got swept by Hempfield, then lost to the Norwin Knights in 4 sets on their 3 matches of the campaign as we get set to get underway between the Highlanders and the Jaguars. Last year at Baldwin, these two teams met. It was a 3-1 victory for the Baldwin Highlanders in that one. Last time these two teams played at Thomas Jefferson, while the Jaguars were victorious as TJ swept Baldwin in the last meeting here at Thomas Jefferson as we get set to start this non-section showdown as Coach Frank Staffen in his 26th year at the helm of Thomas Jefferson. Had the privilege of talking to him yesterday about this matchup and said, you know, early on in the season, I really like to play upper classification opponents, and that gives us a good view of where we're at going into 2A play. Well, this is their third 3A opponent that Thomas Jefferson is facing this year. They lost their first 2 matches to 3A opponents. They beat their lone 2A opponent this season, as last year Thomas Jefferson entered the playoffs as the 10 seed. Knocked off Latrobe in 4 sets in the first round, then beat North Catholic in the quarters 3-1 before losing in the semifinals to Armstrong 3-2, and then lost to Ambridge in the consolation bracket as well 3-2. As Thomas Jefferson kind of surprised some people. A ton of starters back on this Thomas Jefferson roster. 9 returning starters, including their captain Braden Artman, who will be going to St. Vincent, switching from middle hitter to outside hitter this year for the Jaguars. Also Troy Brown, he'll be going to Bethany as a defensive specialist, and Braden Concannon is the floor captain at the setter position for this Jaguar squad, who has a ton of Junior Olympic Club players at A10. Troy Brown, Braden Artman, Aro Subetti, along with Alec Weidman, Maskin, Gardner, Garetta, along with the other Subdi brother Logan Palco at Exal. At Pittsburgh Elite, it's Dushak, McNeil, Jaden Wadlow, and Prodhan, with Concannon playing for Club North Shaler. So plenty of junior Olympic talent on this circuit for Thomas Jefferson, who's expected to have quite a good season this year if they can compete inside of Section 3 after surprising a ton of people going through the gauntlet from the 10 seed to the district semifinals. Again, last year, Baldwin, it was a first-round exit to Hempfield, 3-2. They already got swept by Hempfield earlier this year. 3-9 in sets this season are the Baldwin Highlanders, as Baldwin, as I mentioned, lost to South Fayette, Hempfield, and Norwin. It'll be a rotation of Angel Grung along with Alex Kelly, Braden Gremba, Dylan Leonhardt along with Ayusha Rye, Blaine Rigby, Austin Kruziski, and Martino Suda to start for the Highlanders. On the other side for Thomas Jefferson, the main 10 rotation, Jaden Wadlow along with Arwin Subeta. Joining them will be Tumar Rustamov along with Shudin Pradhan along with Logan Palco, Troy Brown, Cole McNeil, Aiden Dushak, and Braden Artman, and Braden Concannon, as the Jaguars look to go back-to-back in the win column here this evening as they will take on the Baldwin Highlanders when we come back right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live. There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community, and More. The best will cover news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to monvalleyindependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. Back here from Thomas Jefferson, WPIAL non-section volleyball 1 and 2. Thomas Jefferson taking on 0-3 Baldwin, as the Highlanders will look for win number 1 on the campaign here this evening from Thomas Jefferson, as Baldwin losses to South Fayette in 5, Hempfield in a sweep, and a 3-1 loss to Norwin. Thomas Jefferson swept by Pine Richland and then went to 5 with Upper St. Clair before it was a sweep of Trinity in their lone 2A contest this season for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. TJ has Brentwood, South Park, Keystone Oaks, and Peter to follow here in the near future. It's Upper St. Clair, Mount Lebanon, Cannon Mac, Bethel Park, and Peters Township for Baldwin coming up next on the slate. As Artman McNeil will start up front at the front line with Subeta. On the back line for Thomas Jefferson will be Troy Brown along with Rustamov and Concannon. On the other side for the Highlanders of Baldwin, mentioned it, it's going to be Alex Kelly along with Angel Grung. Joining them will be Dylan Leonhardt. Up front as well will be Blaine Rigby, and in the middle will be Austin Krasinski. There's a little delay to get underway here. Still 2 more games scheduled this week on the network, weather permitting. Tomorrow's South Park, Bell Vernon, Saturday Fraser, Charleroi softball. As first serve will belong to the Highlander, it's going to be Ayusha Rai doing the honors. Is underway this evening. Rai service error, and Thomas Jefferson on the board. First service error on Ayusha Rai, and the Jaguars lead it 1-0. First serve for Thomas Jefferson. That's going to be Rustamov. Tamar Rustamov, the sophomore middle hitter. As Rustamov jumps serve over, back line, Leonhardt now set goes Leonhardt, far side drive, that one long, and Thomas Jefferson up by a pair and no touch granted. Mike Echick was asking for it to no avail. 2-0 TJ leads here, set number 1. Rustamov sends it away again. Leonhardt now, Rise sets far side. Leonhardt the drive, back corner. That one sails long, and it's an early 3-0 spurt for the Jaguars here in the opening set tonight. Looking for back-to-back wins is Thomas Jefferson on the campaign after dropping their opening 2. Leonhardt now, Rye off the net. Dumped back over by Suda. Concannon set middle, Artman near side drive, and Artman makes it 4-0, Thomas Jefferson. First kill for Artman and Thomas Jefferson. And TJ up by 4 early on, having their way in the early going. 4-0 Thomas Jefferson, set number 1. Rustamov again up and over. Off of Gremba near side. Kelly the drive off the deflection, no. And Thomas Jefferson up 5-0. And straight out off the drive by Kelly. 5 unanswered to start here this evening for the Jaguars on MVI Live. As middle Gremba set Rye, driven down and in by Blaine Rigby. Heading the 5-0 spurt here for Thomas Jefferson as Baldwin gets on the board. 5-1 set number 1. Back to serve will be the junior outside Alex Kelly. As Kelly right hand, Dyer away. Brown now Concannon near side. Artman off the deflection. Kelly, Rye sets it left side. Blocked back down. Punch by Suda. Whistle blows and violation on the Highlanders. Gets the point back to the Jaguars. 6-1. TJ up by 5 here in set number 1. As in to serve will be, and excuse me, that was Prodhan who did the honors to start, I believe. Nope, excuse me, now it is Prodhan coming in to serve. That 9 and 8 from up above. Awful similar on the Jaguar jersey. Kelly, free ball up and over. Wadlow now set near side. Artman off the wall, kept alive by Wadlow. Punch back along. Concannon left-hand drive. And Concannon with the strike. 7-1 Thomas Jefferson. First kill for Concannon. Right hand away again by Prodhan. Now far side, dump down off Prodhan and trickles down to the deck. Unable to get there was Jaden Wadlow, and Baldwin back on the board. 7-2 here in set number 1. Back to serve going to be Blaine Rigby. Rigby, the senior outside hitter for the Highlanders. Right hand liner, back line, Brown, Concannon set middle. Rustamov off the right, outstretched hand of the Highlander defense. Leonhardt, back line, Prodhan the dig now. Wadlow, Concannon, right side drive. Rye set middle, dumped into the net by Grung. And Thomas Jefferson once again on the board. 4 hits against the Highlanders. 8-2 advantage here in set number 1 for Thomas Jefferson. Artman will head to the service line first time today. Artman, one of the captains of this squad, moved to outside hitter this season. Drive up and over off of Gremba. Rye back to Gremba, 10-foot line, dump over. Wadlow, Prodhan set, Concannon right side, dug back out. As that was Rye. Prodhan now set near side drive. Dushak dug out by Suda. Rye the reverse. Leonhardt near side. Wadlow now set goes near side. Chipped over by Dushak. Leonhardt free ball return. Artman, prod hand set middle, Rustamov dug back out by Kelly, kept alive, free ball returned over by Rye. Prod hand set, 10-foot line, Artman the drive, got it! And it's a 9-2 Thomas Jefferson lead. Second kill by Artman. As Braden Artman, the senior, picks up his second strike of the opening set. 7-point advantage for Thomas Jefferson. And Artman plans on playing at St. Vincent at the next level. Jump serve liner long, and the Highlanders get one back, 9-3. And service error. 9-3 lead, Thomas Jefferson on top. Leonhardt back to the line to serve. Dylan Leonhardt, the junior. Wadlow now prod hand middle, chip back down as knocked home by Rustamov, and it's 10-3 TJ by 7. Jaguars have won their last 3 sets entering here this evening. 10-3 Thomas Jefferson on top, set number 1 over the Baldwin Highlanders. 2A, 3A matchup. Wadlow driven service, ace! As the libero knocks it in, Jaden Wadlow. And it's an 11-3 advantage for Thomas Jefferson. As TJ running away looking for a place to hide here in set number 1. And a timeout going to be called by the Highlanders. As Baldwin down and out early on. We'll step aside, come back. More first set action right here on MVI Live.
It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals.
11-3 Thomas Jefferson out in front of the Baldwin Highlanders here this evening on MVI Live. Your home for Mon Valley Athletics as the Jaguars looking to go back-to-back in the win column. Lost their opening 2 to 3A opponents, won their last one, looking to get their first win against an upper classification foe this season. Up big early on set 1 from ace to error out of the timeout. Wadlow puts it into the twine, and the Highlanders get on the board at 11-4, and it's really all their points have come off a couple of Thomas Jefferson miscues. We saw the service error by Wadlow and Artman, as that's over 50% of the points for the Highlanders as they'll give it right back. Gremba into the net. 12-4 TJ out in front as Cannon will head to the service line. Braden just a sophomore. Couple of kills already for Concannon, now looking for an ace. Rye pops one back up and over. Concannon the set in the middle, right side, right hand drive, and that one sent long off the hand of McNeil. McNeil's sister, Viola, part of the girls volleyball team. Braden's older sister was part of this team, now at IUP. Delaney had the privilege of covering both of them. As Concannon the bump near side, this time back line finds it. As Thomas Jefferson gets another, this time it's McNeil with the kill. TJ 13-5 advantage, first kill for Cole McNeil. Service will head to Thomas Jefferson. Aiden Dushak, the senior, will do the honors. Dushak, right hand jump serve up and over. Rye set middle, right or left side. Kelly blocked as Rye tries again. Back line pushed over Leonhardt. Concannon. Now Wadlow, right side, floated with the off speed. And possession to Thomas Jefferson up off the antenna. And it's a 14-5 advantage here for the Jaguars in set number 1. Right hand liner by Dushak up and away. Back line, Dushak, Concan in the set, near side. Artman drives it down, 15 for the Jaguars. They lead by 10. Right hand away again by Dushak. Bump back up front line, jam down. Artman knocks down another, and Thomas Jefferson making quick work here of Baldwin in set number 1. And Highlanders have won 3 sets all season. They've lost 9. Still looking for that first win of the year. TJ on the precipice of a 4th straight set win here this season. Dushak away again. Set goes left side. Kelly now Wadlow. Near side, Artman right hand hitting error, and the Highlanders get on the board again. TJ by 10, set number 1. As Brown will re-enter, he replaces Dushak back to serve. That's going to be Rohan Grung as Grung. First time we've seen him on the floor today. Backline, Wadlow, Concannon sets near side. Artman finesses it in as Artman increases the Thomas Jefferson advantage. 11-point lead as Rustamov will re-enter. Wadlow, the libero to the bench, back to serve. Right hand up and over, set near side. Kelly back line, knocks it down. And just like that, the Highlanders answer back 17-7 here in set number 1. And Subetta back to the bench. Concan reverse, right side goes wide as long drive can't connect on the near side. Trying to find pay dirt there was McNeil. Another hitting error for Thomas Jefferson. Again, the majority of the Highlander points here in this opening set have been off Thomas Jefferson miscues. Broadhand in to serve, 18-8 Thomas Jefferson, 7 points away from a set 1 victory. Broadhand, right hand over, sideline, now Rye sets it back. Grimba the drive back corner, finds pay dirt for the Baldwin Highlanders. 18-9 here in the opening set. As Thomas Jefferson got out to a big 11-3 advantage here in this one. Kind of traded some points back and forth, now up to 18-9. Concannon bumps near side. Artman right hand back line. Artman adds his 5th kill of the opening set. TJ back up by double digits here in set number 1, 19-9. As to the bench will head Troy Brown. Brown going to be replaced as Artman back to the service line. Back in will be Dushak for Thomas Jefferson. 6 points away from a set 1 victory. Artman over, there's Suda, now Rye to Gremba. Palms one over, Wadlow. Set comes far side, right side, and Concannon over the service straight back on the board. Baldwin cuts the lead down to 9. Still plenty of cushion to work with if you're Thomas Jefferson here in the opening set. 19-10, TJ on top. As Leonhardt off of Rustamov, all the way down it goes, and Baldwin back-to-back strikes. 11 now for the Highlanders, down to a 7-point game here in set number 1. As Rohan Grunt back into the game. Leonhardt once again, right hand spiraler towards the line. Palko now near side, off the wall and down. Dushak drives it home, and TJ to 20. First kill for Dushak, making it 20-11. Wadlow right hand side out. As service error by Wadlow gets the deficit back down to 8 here in set number 1. TJ though just 5 points away from a set 1 victory over the Highlanders. Braden Gremba, the junior outside. Right hand drive, Wadlow returns, punch back up middle, knockdown stalemate. As whistle blows, Thomas Jefferson off the violation on Angel Grung. TJ to 21. 9-point set here, set number 1, 21-12. Thomas Jefferson out in front. Braden Concannon at the service line for Thomas Jefferson. Concannon, the lefty liner up and over. Gremba now, Grung over, dive, no. As unable to save it was Wadlow. Double contact, and it's 21-13 here in the opening set. Actually going to give it to Thomas Jefferson. Initially thought they pointed Baldwin's way, but 22-12 TJ. On top by 10, service error by Concannon. TJ cruising here in the opening set this evening. Angel Grung, the senior middle, over into the tape, and Thomas Jefferson now 2 points away. 23-13 set number 1. Thomas Jefferson well out in front. Jump serve, right hand, Gremba. Set now, Kelly. Kelly the off speed. Dug by Concannon. Wadlow reverse. Near side. Artman hooks it over. Diving save by Gremba. Now Kelly off the wall. As Alex Kelly able to get the Highlanders up to 14. Right now, you're not going to win set number 1 if you're Baldwin, but what you got to look to do is find a way to pick up some momentum going into set number 2. As Kelly gets his first good swing of the evening off. Brown now set, comes near side, double contact on the far side. As an errant hit by Cole McNeil, and the Highlanders get to 15. So Baldwin closing the gap just a tad. Right hand up and over, Wadlow, Concannon set middle, punch back over. Back line, Gremba, Wadlow, Concannon set near side, Artman off of Kelly. Gremba back up, Kelly drive again. Saved by Wadlow, free ball over by Subetti. Middle drive, whistle first. There's another violation on the Highlanders, and it's set point for Thomas Jefferson at 24-15. As Rohan Grung going to be replaced by Ayushi Rai. As Ayush Rai back into the match here for the Highlanders, 24-15, back to serve. That's Subetti. Up and over, driven down, Concannon the dig. Brown, right side over McNeil. Rai set, far side, Leonhardt off the wall and out. And the Highlanders live to fight another point. (24-16) set number 1. Kelly right hand serve away. Concannon set near side. Artman for the set 1 win. Got it. And Thomas Jefferson emphatically takes the opening till 25-16. 6 kills for Braden Artman. As 25-16 your set 1 final. We will take a break. Come back, set 2 action right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customize. Call today at 412-384-5300. It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals.
Set one, Thomas Jefferson in dominating fashion for the Jaguars as TJ a 25-16 set one advantage. Thomas Jefferson well on top in the driver's seat in that opening set here this evening on MVI Live as the Jaguars look for back-to-back wins here on the campaign after starting 0-2 and looking to put the Highlanders into an 0-4 mark on the season. As Thomas Jefferson out in front by one, looking to keep the good times rolling here this afternoon. Absolutely beautiful day outside. Compared to what they said, tomorrow weather may kick us off the air with our scheduled game between Bell Vernon and South Park on MVI Live. Saturday, though, planning on picking up some afternoon base or softball from Charleroi as the Commodores and Cougars will look to battle from Charleroi. Again, that game was canceled from earlier on this season. As, again, hoping the rain stays away for tomorrow and we can have South Park and Bell Vernon before we get into section play in 4A next week. Again, plan on covering plenty of games every week and hopefully not the first and last TJ volleyball game we have on the network this year. You know, finally glad to get out here, and especially when we get some rain dates, it's going to be absolutely something we look to do, maybe add on a weekly basis to try to get a TJ volleyball game in with all our baseball and softball coverage throughout the course of this upcoming season here on MVI Live. As one set in the books, Thomas Jefferson took it, and they will head back to work. TJ opening serve here in set number two, up 1-0, 25-16, as Troy Brown up and away. Suda, far side, Grimba the drive, Wadlow to the save, but out it goes as Wadlow could not keep it in the field of play. So the Highlanders with a 1-0 advantage, first lead at all here this evening for Baldwin. Artman, give and go. Artman off the wall. 7 kills for Carter Artman, and we're tied at 1. Subetta back up and over. Set Rye, far, or make it near side. Doesn't make it enough to Leonhardt. Back to back for Thomas Jefferson. First lead in set number 2 here for TJ. Subetti, the freshman, once again will head to the service stripe. 5 service points for the freshman so far here this evening. He's at the service line when Thomas Jefferson went on that early 5-0 spurt to start. As Subetta up away, set goes far side, right hand drive and long again as Braden Gremba can't connect. Thomas Jefferson 3 unanswered. 6 service points now for Zubetti. Zubetti right hand away again. Kelly now Rye, set back, Gremba, change up over, Artman into the net. Kept alive, free ball over by Troy Brown, but out of bounds on the near side. Down to a 1-point set here in set number 1, 3-2. Thomas Jefferson leads it 1-0. 25-16, they took the opening set here this evening. Leonhardt will do the honors once more. Dylan Leonhardt, liner long, and TJ's advantage back up by a pair. 4-2, Thomas Jefferson out in front as the Jaguars looking to go up 2-0. Prodhan, the senior. Jump serve, right hand dropper, and it's a service ace off of Leonhardt, and it's a 3-point Jaguar advantage. Third ace by Thomas Jefferson from the line this evening. As Grung sets right side, blocked back over. Grung reverse near side, Leonhardt off the deflection, gets it to go. As Dylan Leonhardt makes it 5-3. Baldwin didn't get the 3 till Thomas Jefferson was already at 9 in set number 1. TJ, they've won their last 4 sets, looking to win back-to-back contests this season. Braden Gremba, the junior. Gremba, right hand, sideline, kept alive. Prodhan, near side. Artman hooks it, back line, Leonhardt. Grung, middle, as Angel Grung blocked back away. Rohan sets it, Kelly gets up, and that one saved by Wadlow. An incredible dig there. Rohan sets it, far side, off speed, Alex Kelly inches the Highlanders within 1. 5-4, Thomas Jefferson out in front of Baldwin here in set number 2, leading 1-0. Braden Gremba, over and out service error. TJ's advantage shifts back up by 2. Six-4, Thomas Jefferson on top. Now Artman, right hand over. Rohan middle, looking for Angel Grung as a lift caught, or maybe a net violation underneath. As bodies went flying, and TJ increases their lead to 7-4. Artman, right hand, dug out. Gremba off reception. Grung back to Gremba. Wadlow. Prodhan near side, drive, got it, Dushek makes it 8-4. Second kill by Dushek. 3 service points for Artman at the line. 8-4 TJ. Artman error, his second service error of the evening. That's the Highlanders back on the board at 8-5. Up, over, and off of Rastamov and out as the Highlanders back within 2. Baldwin back-to-back strikes. 8-6 TJ, set number 2 up 1-0, taking set 1 25-16. Right hand over Wadlow as set Concannon off the wall. And a third, or make it second kill for Braden Concannon. TJ's advantage back up to 3. Wadlow will serve, 1 ace today for Jaden Wadlow, the senior libero. Wadlow drops one down at Gremba. Rohan Grung now over by Rigby. Deflects into the twine and back down. TJ can't recover. Baldwin bounces back to a 2-point deficit here in set number 2, down 1-0. Rohan Grung. Grung, right hand liner over Wadlow, set near side, right hand off the wall. Driven back up as Grung and Kelly converge. Suda over and out wide, far side. Double digits for the Jaguars at 10-7. Concannon back to serve with TJ up by 3, leading 1-0 here this evening. Concannon, left hand just over, kept alive by Kelly. Leonhardt, free ball away. Palco now, Concannon near side, side out, driven off the wall. Dushek picks up his 3rd kill of the evening. 11-7, Thomas Jefferson increases the advantage. As timeout called here by the Highlanders. First timeout of set number 2 for Baldwin. Down 1-0 and down 11-7. Here in the second set this evening. Thomas Jefferson in the absolute driver's seat right now, looking to get up by a massive 2-0 advantage over the Baldwin Highlanders here this evening. Got up 11-3 in set 1, took it to 25-16. As Thomas Jefferson took set number 1, now up 11-7. Much more closely contested set number 2, but TJ still out in front and looking to go up by 2 here in set number 2 and put themselves in the driver's seat for back-to-back sweeps on the season. And again, it would be their first win against a 3A opponent on the year. Thomas Jefferson was 0-2 against 3A schools this season. This is their third matchup, of course, in their fourth game, is playing up again to get a good gauge of where the Jaguars are at entering 2A play. They did sweep the Trinity Hillers in their opening match of the season against 2A opponents. Concannon, left hand over, and Suda won't return. It's an ace for Concannon, and TJ up to 12. 12-7, Thomas Jefferson out in front. Concannon from the line. TJ up 12-7. The lefty over and out from ace to error. The Highlanders back on the board. Baldwin closes the gap down to 4 here in set number 2, trying to avoid a 2-0 hole. Alex Kelly, error for error. Has TJ 13 now for the Jaguars. Dushak to the line. 3 service points in set number 1. Dushak over, and Highlanders answer back error after error after error. 13-9, Thomas Jefferson by 4. Trying to end the chain of errors is going to be Blaine Rigby. The senior outside. Rigby, right hand liner over. Wadlow, Concannon the set near side. Artman off the wall. As antenna first by Artman, and that cuts the deficit down to 3. First time they've been within 3 since 10-7. Now it's 13-10 here in set number 2. Thomas Jefferson still out in front. Wadlow, Artman has just dumped back up and over. That was by McNeil. Middle driven in as Angel Grung makes it a 2-point set. So Grung makes it 13-11 in set number 2. Highlanders on the march back. Over on a platter, no mistakes. As Braden Gremba has it on a tee and makes it a 1-point set. First time since 5-4. The Highlanders have closed the gap down to 1. Can TJ bounce back? Wadlow, Artman, back line over. Gremba. Now Rye, the set. Gremba pushes back along. Concannon. Wadlow set right side. McNeil off the wall. Kept alive by Rigby. Now near side, Leonhardt across and in, tied at 13. First tie since 1-1. Right hand over, back line, Brown. McNeil, Artman angles it over and down as Artman, cold collected, gets TJ back in front. Back to the service line where it all starts for TJ. Aro Zubetti, the freshman. Zubetti over right at Suda. Now Rye, back line, right hand, Kelly. Jam back out, Concannon, near side, Artman, 10-foot line, Rye. Suda, 10-foot push back over. Zubetta, Concannon, middle, McNeil. as Cole McNeil picks up his second strike of the evening. 15-13, Thomas Jefferson on top. Seven service points for Subetti. And Subetti up and away, return to the net near side, Leonhardt whistle. And another violation at the net for the Baldwin Highlanders. 16-13, TJ stretching the advantage back up to 3 here in set number 2, up 1-0, 25-16. As Subetta sends it away, set right hand, driven home on the near side by Angel Grung. 16-14 now. Near side, Artman blocked back down. It's Rohan Grung this time by. As Grung gets the deficit down to 1. Leonhardt right hand back away. Concannon set right side down into the corner. Cole McNeil. His second kill of the set, third of the match. TJ back up by a pair. It's 17-15 here in set number 2. Broadhand will serve, right hand away. Grung over, no problem, Gremba. And much more closely contested here. And if you're the Highlanders and find a way to win this, you got to feel really good about where you're going into set number 3. Even though you got blown out in set number 1, you win this whole new match as Artman angles it back up and over. TJ's led throughout the majority of this set here as Kelly over. Just one lead in the entire match for Baldwin as Concannon denied. Wadlow, prod hand near side, Artman blocked. Returned over by Rustamov. Prodham middle and Angel Grung dug out. Artman dug by Gremba. Rohan free ball over as Rohan Grung. Set middle. Rustamov blocked. It's Angel Grung and we're tied at 17. Life for the Highlanders. And Baldwin has had one lead all match. It was 1-0 here in set number 2. Braden Gremba. Gremba right hand liner, back line Wadlow. Prod hand near side. Artman off of Gremba. Kept alive by Leonhardt. Gremba returns. Set near side. Artman off the wall and out. Braden Artman once again gets the lead for Thomas Jefferson. 9 kills now here for the senior. Artman up and over, 1 point set. Kelly with the answer. Tied at 18, Alex Kelly connects once again. Artman, prod hand, now far side, Concannon picks up the kill for the 3rd time this match, and Thomas Jefferson leads by 1 once more. Wadlow over, out, another error by TJ's service. '19's on the board here, set number 2. As Alex Kelly with the missed time. He's been so good here in this set for the Highlanders. That time, no dice. Back to serve Concannon. Rye reverse near side. Kelly knocks it down back line off of Palco. 20s. Kelly, right hand away, Wadlow. Concannon, right side across. Dug out by Rye. Rye gets it back, push back over. Wadlow, Concannon, the set middle. As Subetti drills down his first strike of the night. 21-20 here in the second set. Dushak up and away. Rye, Gremba blocked, kept alive by Suta. Near side, Leonhardt pushes over as Concannon set middle. Subetti off the deflection. 22-20 Thomas Jefferson. TJ 3 points away. Baldwin will talk it over. We'll step aside, come back. Conclusion of set number 2 right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.
The best local coverage, news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here.
22-20, the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars lead in set number 2. Looking to go up 2-0 against Baldwin here this evening. Took set 1 25-16. Baldwin's only lead in this entire match was 1-0. Highlanders trail by 2 in a pivotal set number 2. Dushak away. Set by Rye. Gremba gets up, dug by Wadlow. Concannon the set. Artman elevates. As Suda able to dig it out. Near side, Leonhardt punches off the wall. And eventually down to the deck, the ball will fall. 21 for Baldwin as the Highlanders trying to continue this stellar performance. I mean, how close you are if you're Baldwin in this one. If you don't come away with the win and go down 2-0, that could honestly be a huge, kind of shot to the back as they tie at 22. Now, a win would be a shot to the arm. Instead of a kill shot, maybe a revigorating boost for Baldwin. Concannon near side. Artman dug back up towards the rafters. Rye, the misplay. As Rigby gave it a ride towards the rafters. 23-22, Thomas Jefferson out in front. Subetti. Backline service. Subetti jump serve away. Kelly. Rye, middle, Angel Grung. As Concannon sets, Artman near side, got it! And it's set point for TJ. 24-22, double-digit strikes for Artman this evening. As Braden Artman adds another. Set point for TJ. Subetti has 9 service points here in this one. Rye sets it. Gremba to keep it alive. For the time being, he will. Must-score situation for the Highlanders. Rye replaced by Rohan Grung. Leonhardt liner. Dushak, Concannon. Back line, McNeil got it! And TJ takes set two. Cole McNeil with the win. Down the line, Cole McNeil, and it's a 2-point set two victory for Thomas Jefferson. They lead it 2-0 right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.
It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated. There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? Three-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Menneson. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More.
Two sets to none, Thomas Jefferson looking to sweep away the Highlanders here tonight. TJ has won their last now 5 sets, looking for back-to-back sweeps. As TJ looking to take care of business against Baldwin. It'd be their first win against a 3A opponent this season. Lost their first 2 matches of the year. Those are both the 3A schools in the likes of Pine Richland 3 sets to none and Upper St. Clair in 5. Serve will belong to the Highlanders. Must-win situation for Baldwin here in this one. Baldwin down 2 sets to none. TJ looking to get on the board first as Concannon sets it. Artman off the wall. Concannon tries the right side. McNeil blocked out off of Gremba. And TJ up 1-0. Two set to none lead for Thomas Jefferson, up 1-0 here in a must-win set for the Highlanders. Back up over, set by Concannon, middle, Rustamov, side out. As Rustamov unable to find pay dirt. 1-1, Artman off the wall and down as Artman answers back. And Thomas Jefferson back up by 1 here in the set. 2-1, Thomas Jefferson leads here in a must-win set 3 for Baldwin. As over and out, Highlanders get the equalizer. 2-2 set 3 must win for Baldwin. Back to serve, that's gonna be Braden Gremba. Gremba. The righty lines one, spirals at Wadlow. Now near side, dump back down by Rohan Grung. Only the second lead of the match for Baldwin tonight. The other was at 1-0 in set number 2. Gremba will serve once more. Gremba service error. And we're tied at 3. Braden Artman. 3 service points today for Artman. A couple of errors though. Artman elevates, pop back up. Grung, Kelly drives it home, and the Highlanders back in front at 4-3. So Baldwin 1 lead throughout the entire opening 2 sets. Have a lead here in set number 3, down 2 sets to none. Angel Grung over. Prodhan, now Dushak long. And it's the first 2-point lead for Baldwin tonight at 5-3. Set number 3. Right hand over. Dushak, Prodhan, Concannon, the miss hit. And the Highlanders by a trio. It would take a reverse sweep tonight for Baldwin. Angel Grung, hard liner. Prodhan middle, Rustamov denied. Kelly now light off speed with the touch over. Far side, the lefty Concannon driven back towards the rafters. Grung to Kelly, back line, blocked back over, up, drop, down Rustamov, handled back over by Rigby. Near side, Dushak, Wadlow saves it at first, and Baldwin looks like a different squad to start the third. Imagine one more point, maybe the Jaguars call a timeout, all the momentum with the purple and black of the Highlanders, and it's an ace by Angel Grung, and it's 8-3 Baldwin. Continue to expand upon their largest lead of the night. Grung over, it was going out. Back-to-back aces. And that looked long. Wadlow decided to play. TJ struggling on service reception here in the third set. This time spirals one down, near side, Dushak to end the run. Kelly, Dushak bumps. Prodhan, Concannon, side out, and finally the Jaguars break back through. 7-0 run there for the Highlanders comes to an end. Or 6-0 run, excuse me, for Baldwin comes to an end. And right back on the board, service error by Wadlow. 6-point set number 3 lead for Baldwin, down 2 sets to none. 25-16, 25-23. Baldwin has got better with age as this match has went on. Hoping third time's the charm in a must-win situation. TJ looking to reset, and that's not going to do it. (11-4). And Thomas Jefferson got to find a way to regroup here. TJ backs against the wall in this set, but well up in the match by 2 sets. Broadhand, Concannon, he stopped the run the first time. Zubetti over. That was Suda. Now Kelly, 10-foot line, way long. 11-5, TJ back on the board. If you're playing the back basketball line, maybe it stays in. Concannon, 4 service points, or 1 service point, 1 service ace today for Concannon. Right hand back corner, Pauco, Concannon, the floor captain, up top, Dushak, sends it long. 12-5. Must-win set for Baldwin, and they're well on their way of doing just that. Right hand over, Concannon set. Zubetti out. 13-5. Kelly right hand, error, 13-6. Back to line, Dushak. That will get Braden Artman back in, see if that can propel the Thomas Jefferson offense. Wadlow, Concannon, Artman waits on it, drives it, got it! Off the bench onto the board, Braden Artman. Get him back on the floor. TJ needed that. 5th service point for Dushak. Drops one right at Suda. Rye sets it. Far side, Gremba off the deflection. Concannon will set. Artman again off the wall. Got another. TJ has closed the gap down to 13-8 now. Unofficially 13 kills for Artman in the air. Will get the Highlanders up by 6. Blaine Rigby will do the honors near side service line. Blaine Rigby, right hand, drops one right up and over. Concannon the set. Far side, right hand, McNeil well long. Not even in the area code it needed to be. 15-8. Concannon bumps, 10-foot line, palmed over by Braden Artman. Rye punched over by Angel Grung and out. If you want the sweep, you're going to have to start to find a run right here. And the pendulum of momentum started with the black and gold, but slowly but surely has continued to tilt towards the Highlanders. Over and out off the wall. As Alex Kelly jams it off of Cole McNeil, 16-9. And TJ, really the need at this point, you need to get a 4-5-0 run if you want a chance at this one. Wadlow, Concannon, Artman elevates off the wall. He's been the only source of offense in this set, has 4 kills. Of the team's 10 points. And TJ got to get, you feel like, the next 3 here to give yourselves a chance to come back in this one. As that will be another. Concannon with the block on the right side. 16-11. And you cut it down to 16-13. You're right back in the thick of things. Prod hand up and over. Wadlow, prod hand, touch middle, Rustamov, now Sutan. Back line, blocked again! This time, it's Rustamov. And it's 16-12. There's that run the Jaguars were looking for. 4-point set. at 16-12. It was a 6-0 run that spurted Baldwin from a 3-3 match to a 9-3 advantage. It's been 9-7 TJ in scoring since the 6-0 run by the Highlanders, as Baldwin does burn their first time out here of the set in a must-win set for Baldwin, down 2-0, 25-16, 25-23. Baldwin on top of Thomas Jefferson. And it's back to do the honors. That is going to be prod hand for the Jaguars. Prod hand over, not easy for Leonard. Dump back over by Rohan. Near side, Artman back corner long. Right into head coach Mike Yekic. So 17-12, kind of falling 1 point short of where I put the benchmark for Thomas Jefferson if you wanted a good shot at this, down by 5. And because if you got within 3, even if you surrender the lead, it would just be a 4-point set it then, because you knew, again, Baldwin was eventually going to be able to stop this spurt. Wadlow, Concannon sets it, Artman elevates, off the wall and out. 17-13. TJ serve again. Artman struggled at the service line today. Plethora of errors for Artman. He's been good everywhere else, and another. He has struggled serving in this one. He'll head to the bench after that error. Replaced on the back line by Palco. It was Angel Grung at the line when they went on that 6-0 run, and that's 2 straight now for Baldwin. This one has a 4 set now written all over it. Right hand over error. A little too much for Grung.
Put him in.
Wadlow will do the honors. Spirals one down at Gremba, far side. Kelly blocked. Concannon gets up to send it back. 19-15. 4 point set again. Wadlow over. It's an ace. His second ace. As Wadlow closes the gap down to 3. (19-16), Wadlow at the line. Jaden Wadlow. Into the net. It was an error nonetheless. Whistle came first. 20 for Baldwin. 4 point set. Rohan Grung over. Concannon blocked. Return back over, now set near side. Dushak off the wall. First kill of the set for Dushak, 4th overall. 20-17. And it was a 6-0 run. They got Baldwin out in front. TJ's outscored them just a tad since that streak to close the gap down to 3. They haven't been able to inch any closer than that. Concannon will look to change that at the line. Braden 1 ace tonight for the sophomore. Rye over. There's Leonhardt long. TJ will close the gap down to 2. So Concannon continues his service with TJ down by a pair. Up 2 sets to none though in set number 3. Concannon, the lefty, liner up and over. Suta, Rye, middle, just jammed down. Wadlow the save. Near side, Dushak off the wall. Leonhardt, Rye sets, 10-foot line, Gremba. Concannon returns, saved by Gremba. Push back over, returned by McNeil. Gremba flying everywhere, and TJ within 1. First time the Jaguars have been within 1 since it was 4-3 Highlanders. And Baldwin burns a timeout. Final timeout for Baldwin. Thomas Jefferson has closed the gap down to 1. As state basketball playoffs own the weekend. Again, TJ's volleyball team looking for the sweep of the Highlanders this evening. But again, some District 7 teams, of course, making their trip to the Giant Center. Hershey Neighborhood Academy won the 1A state basketball championship today. Of course, they're led by Courtney Wallace, the Yale commit. Again, he's just a heck of a ball player, and I've got to see him probably 5-6 times in his high school career. So great to see Courtney Wallace get the first District 7 title. Of course, the one we'll definitely have our eyes on in the area, South Allegheny will go for District Gold as well. That has been a fun team that I've had the privilege of covering as well, as local team hoping to claim state gold after beating Aliquippa again. TJ, though, looking for the equalizer here. Set, far side, Leonhardt, got it. Blackjack for Baldwin. Back to a 2-point set. The only thing that does for TJ, though, if you get Baldwin and Kelly off the line here and make it 21-20, you get Artman back into the game on the front line, which really could be the final nail, as McNeil will do just that. Cole McNeil, his 5th kill, and it is 21-20. And just like that, here comes TJ's leading scorer today. 15 kills for Braden Artman. He's back in, as that's all that was able to do. A quick 1-for-1, get your best hitter back in. I think you take that trade if you're Thomas Jefferson, but Leonhardt closes the gap to 25. They're just 3 away now. 2-point set. Blaine Rigby. Low liner just over Artman. Concannon, the give and go. Artman off the deflection. 16 kills, 22-21. Maybe extra points here in set number 4. Arrow Subetti. Subetti over. Right middle, dumped. Concannon, Artman off the wall, kept alive, but nobody there to back up Dushak. 23-21. Two points away from a must-win set for the Highlanders. 23-21. Concannon, far side, McNeil. Deflects back over, free ball, Gremba. Wadlow, Concannon, Artman near side, blocked. Wadlow keeps it alive. McNeil, head not on a swivel. And it's set point for Baldwin. Service error. 24-22. TJ must score the next 2. They haven't been tied since 3-3. They're hoping it's 24-24 and force extra points. Baldwin trying to force a fourth set. Gremba just over. TJ can't recover. And the Highlanders will send it to a fourth. 25-22. So Baldwin bounces back. Must-win set they do, 25-22. 2 sets to 1. TJ looking to finish it off as we head to the fourth right here on MVI Live.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Menneson. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More. It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300.
2 sets to 1. As the Highlanders bounce back to take set 4, 25-22. TJ clawed their way close, not close enough. Troy Brown will start with service for Thomas Jefferson. Highlanders trying to send us to a 5th and final set here today. Troy Brown will do the honors. Brown, right hand, drops it down. Sheeta middle into the twine, and TJ on front. Thomas Jefferson's now scored the opening point in 3 of the opening 4 sets. Set 2, the lone one, Baldwin took a 1-0 lead. That was actually Baldwin's first lead of the match. Brown, right hand, up and away. Driven off of Brown and out as Gremba makes it 1-all.
Get it back, TJ, get it back.
Blaine Rigby back to serve. The senior outside hitter, Rigby, right hand straight down into the TJT. 2-1. Thomas Jefferson. Zubetti up and away. Now Rye sets it near side. Lockhart blocked as Leonhardt was deflected by Artman, and Grung the miss hit. Up and away, TJ by 2. Far side pushed out by McNeil. Right hand, Leonhardt. Now Concannon middle, Rustamov can't get enough on it. Tickles the twine, not what you're looking for in this sport, and we're tied at 3. Yet another must-win set for Baldwin, hoping the reverse sweep stays in order. Leonhardt's liner. Brown, Concannon, far side, McNeil drops it off the outstretched arms of Suda. 4-3 Jaguars step back out in front. The black and gold looking for back-to-back wins. That set 3 victory for Baldwin snapped a 4-set win streak for the Jaguars. So trying to win back-to-back matches here. First against a 3A school if they can. As Concannon cross court, Leonhardt. Now Grung drills it home. It's Angel in the middle. And we're tied at 4. Angel Grung's really been the catalyst that has helped Baldwin propel into this 4th set. Him and Kelly as a frustrated Gremba slamming his hands after the service error. TJ hasn't held up more than a 1-point lead since 25-22 in set number 2. 5-5 here. Angel Grung up and over. Reversed Concannon blocked. Blaine Rigby gets the lead for Baldwin. As Blaine Rigby makes it 6-5 in favor of the Highlanders. Another must-win set for Baldwin, who are down 2-0. Grung over. Middle, missed time by Rustamov. 7-5 Baldwin. And Baldwin had a 6-0 run in set number 3. That was the real difference, as Thomas Jefferson can't afford another big run here by the Highlanders. Palco backline off reception. Dushak drives it long. And just like that, Baldwin 8-5 advantage. Another 6-0 run for Baldwin with Grung at the line. So Grung back-to-back sets with a 6-0 run for Baldwin. But this time it just makes it a 2-point set instead of taking it to 9-3. And it's an ace for the 3rd time, Wadlow. Eight-7, TJ within 1. From ace to error, and Baldwin their lead back up to 2. 9-7 Highlanders out in front here in set number 4, must-win set. 25-16, 25-23, 25-22. Baldwin won the 3rd. TJ won the opening 2 as Dushak returned over. Brought in far side, Concannon the touch, diving save, Suda. Kelly drives it. And jam back down, Alex Kelly. 3-point lead for Baldwin again. Rohan Grung. As Rohan will do the honors, near side, into the twine, 10-8, TJ within 2. And TJ's last multi-point advantage came back in set number 2, that final score of 25-22. Braden Concannon at the line. Artman, no kills here in this 4th set thus far. Must win still for Baldwin. Concannon, middle, driven, off of the libero, Suda, and out. (10-9), TJ within 1. Concannon will continue service. Concannon, the lefty, sends it away. Set far side, left hand over. Stalemate at the net. Concannon, now McNeil. Whistle blows for make it double contact. Nonetheless, Thomas Jefferson gives the point away. Concannon, the set near side. McNeil overpowers the front wall. Cole McNeil. TJ gets the double digits. They're back within 1. Dushak heads the line. Braden Artman back in. 16 kills through the opening 3 sets. Gets the deflection there. Wadlow. Concannon, Artman off speed but out. 12-10. Baldwin continues to pace the way here in a must-win set 4. Hoping to reverse sweep the Jaguars today. Over and out. That doesn't help. And it's a 12-11 set 4 score. Thomas Jefferson within 1. Last time was 4-4. TJ trying to deadlock things at 12. Subetti got it away, dug by Subetti. Concannon, the reverse. McNeil off the wall. 6 kills now for Cole McNeil. We're tied for the first time since 4-4. TJ hasn't led since 4-3. Subetti up and over. Kelly, Rye, now Gremba. Dug by Brown. Concannon the set. Artman elevates. Got it. 17 for Braden Artman. TJ their first advantage since 4-3. Thomas Jefferson looking for their first double-digit advantage since set number 2. Or I guess multi-point advantage since set 2. That won't come as Leonhardt with the equalizer. 13-13. Back to serve will be Leonhardt. Dylan Leonhardt. Tie game, must win, set for the Highlanders. Over and off a diving Wadlow and out. Baldwin back in front. 14-13, Baldwin on top of Thomas Jefferson here in set number 4. Must-win set for Baldwin, trying to keep their hopes alive of win number 1 on the air. Wadlow, Concannon middle, Rustamov deadlocks it at 14. First kill since set number 1 for Rustamov. Back to serve, that's going to be Pradhan. So Sujin Pradhan up and over and an ace. His second ace of the match, and TJ back by 1. 15-14, Jaguars advantage. Off of Suda, Leonhardt had to go over the back. Free ball over. Set dumped by Rustamov. Now there's Rohan. Up and over, set near side. Artman got it. First double-digit lead for Thomas Jefferson, no. Violation instead. Gramba up and over. TJ dumped by Concannon. Braden Concannon catches Baldwin napping. And Concannon gets Thomas Jefferson the advantage back. Hartman to serve, over, up, set, bump back along. Broad hand, Concannon off the wall, dump, nobody home. As Grung ties it at 16. And we'll look at it. If we go 5, obviously the race to 15. Thomas Jefferson's won the race to 15 in 3 of the first 4 sets, including this one. But in the first 3, whoever's been the first to 15 has won the set. Is incredible by the Jaguars. Kelly looks to make it a moot point. Wadlow, the free ball up and over. And a miss hit in the middle. Blaine Rigby couldn't time it. 17-16, Thomas Jefferson back up by 1. Up, over, there's Suda. Now Gramba, Grung over. Prod hand near side, Dushak off the wall. Got another 5 for Dushak. 4 Jaguars with 4 or more kills, and TJ finally will get that 2-point advantage at 18-16. Timeout, Highlanders. With Thomas Jefferson up by 2, leading 2 sets to 1. Took set 1, 25-16. Set 2 was more tightly combated, 25-23. Baldwin took set number 3, 25-22. TJ was able to close the gap in that one down to 22-21. But Baldwin was paced by a 6-0 run in that set to put them out in front, and they would not surrender that lead once going up 9-3. TJ made it a set, but was unable to come away with it. Now Thomas Jefferson surrendered a 6-0 run from 4-3 TJ to 8-5 Baldwin, but they have taken the lead at 13-12 and 15-14. TJ now has an 18-16 lead. First 2-point lead for Thomas Jefferson since they led in set number 2, 25-23. That was their last multi-point set advantage, or point advantage in a set before this 18-16 mark. Baldwin trying to battle back for what would be their first match win of the season. That's set number 3, one was just their 4th set win of the year. As there's an error out of the break, the Highlanders get onto the board. Grung up and over, prod hand near side, Dushak dug by Suda. Set far side, Kelly got it! Alex Kelly, the equalizer. Back to back for Baldwin, 18's on the board. Rohan Grung. Grung right hand spiraler, Dushak. Prod hand the reverse, Concannon the arcer with the touch over. Rohan Grung, back line, Gramba! 3 in a row, Baldwin back in front. (19-18) Highlanders out in front. Right hand up and over, almost an ace. Wadlow pushes back along. Far side, Kelly, Wadlow. Dushak, Concannon from the 10-foot line with the free ball across. Grong near side, Leonhardt, Wadlow the dig, kept alive Dushak. Push back over Prodhan. Grung sets it, far side, Kelly adjusts, blocked back down. As in the middle, Thomas Jefferson knocks it home. It's Subetti. 19-19. Braden Concannon. Back up top, far side, and Baldwin can't get there. 20-19. Thomas Jefferson back in front. Concannon back at the line. Suda, now Rye to Kelly off the wall. Dug by Wadlow, Concannon right side, McNeil kept alive. Gremba returns, but it was on a lift first. 21-19, Thomas Jefferson just 4 points away from back-to-back victories on the season. Swept Trinity, looking to take Baldwin down in 4. Concannon. Right at Gremba, Rye, far side, hooked over Leonhardt. Concannon, Wadlow, near side, Dushak got it! 22-19, TJ's largest lead of the set. And Baldwin will call their final timeout. TJ by 3. Looking to close it out and put the Highlanders to bed here tonight. TJ went up big set 1, 25-16. Back and forth set 2 affair. The Jaguars took that 25-23. Set 3. That was Highlanders' time to get on the score sheet, 25-22. We're able to close it out after TJ got it to 1 at 22-21. Baldwin led throughout the first half of this set till 12-12. Now TJ, their largest lead of the set at 22-19. Rye sets it. Kelly. Dushak, Wadlow, far side, McNeil down the line, got it! Cole McNeil. 7 kills for McNeil. 23-19, Thomas Jefferson. 2 points away from knocking off the Highlanders here tonight. (23-19) TJ in front. Concannon continues his stellar work at the line. Concannon over. Suda, Rye, set, far side drive. Concannon the dig. Set back over McNeil. Flips one back across. Rye the set. Back line pushed over. Wadlow, whistle. And a violation against the Jaguars. 23-20. TJ still up by 3. Alex Kelly at the line. Next time TJ hopes to serve, it will be match point if they can quickly extinguish the Highlanders at the line. Dushak will not. 23-21. Do we go the distance? Or can the Jaguars say nighty-night to the Highlanders? Concannon Near side, McNeil. He's had a big fourth set, and it's match point for Thomas Jefferson. Artman back in off the bench. See if they set up the big senior one last time. Sitting at 18 kills here this evening is Braden Artman. Right hand liner up and over. Gremba. Concannon sets it. Artman for the win off the wall. Suda keeps things alive. Now far side jam back down as Gremba says we're not done. 24-22. Set point number 2. Make it match point number 2 for Thomas Jefferson. Back at the line to serve away. That's Rigby. Concannon. Artman, the drive off the wall. Rye keeps it alive. Kelly reverses. Free ball, Gremba. Artman, give and go. Concannon, middle push down. McNeil. Artman, Concannon. They try again. Artman this time. No mistake. And Thomas Jefferson takes down Baldwin. 3-1. 25-22, your set 4 final. As Thomas Jefferson earns their first win against a 3A opponent this year. They are led by your Lions Heart Media Player of the Game, Braden Artman. 19 kills here this evening for Artman of Thomas Jefferson, as Artman is your Lions Heart Media Player of the Game this evening on MVI Live, as Thomas Jefferson takes it 3-1. 25-16, TJ led throughout set 1. Pure and utter domination for the Jaguars. Baldwin made it a back and forth tilt in set number 2, but TJ was able to outlast Baldwin 25-23. The Highlanders used a 6-0 spurt to put them up 9-3 in set number 3. They would hold the advantage the rest of the way throughout. Thomas Jefferson inched within 1, but no closer at 22-21. Then TJ would battle back and forth set number 4, claiming at 25-22 as Thomas Jefferson knocks down the Highlanders here tonight. Baldwin now 0-4 on the season. They will take on Upper St. Clair on April 1st. TJ back in action on April 3rd when they will host the Brentwood Spartans. But Thomas Jefferson now 2-2 on the season. Lost the first 2, won their last 2. And Thomas Jefferson now 2-2 on the year. They've won back-to-back matches. Braden Artman, your Lions Heart Media Player of the Game. 19 kills for Artman, 7 kills for McNeil, 4 for Concannon. Also adding 6 was Dushak. 3 for Subetti, and Rustamov had a pair as well. 3 service aces for Wadlow, as Thomas Jefferson victorious to 2-2 on the season. 3-1 your final here tonight, as Thomas Jefferson knocks off Baldwin right here on your home from Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.